So I have ruined 3 sweatshirts in the past week and I couldn't take it anymore. Something was going on with my machine. I was using my brother and my good old traditional hoop. I almost had this one done and then all of a sudden it started sagging and like came loose, and I knew exactly how to solve my problem. Let me tell you how to fix this if you're having this problem too. So I now have ruined 3 sweatshirts. That's a lot of money and time wasted having to reorder sweatshirts, having to remake things. These stitch outs were not quick at all. And by the way, welcome to my channel. I'm Ashley. If you're new here, I knew exactly what I needed. I only have 1 or 2 mighty hoops for my brother, and that's where I was doing my sweatshirts. So this thing, it has seen its day. It has fought the good fight. We were doing multiple sweatshirts a day embroidering with this, and it just couldn't handle it anymore. I was taking so much time to hoop items. I'm talking 10-15 minutes because I'm a perfectionist, so I had to like crease it, make sure it's perfect, line it up. It was taking way too much of my time. Okay, so let me show you what I got, and I'm gonna show you how we are gonna make these sweatshirts beautiful and make it so much more efficient and quick for me to stitch them. So mighty hoop to the rescue. These things are amazing. If you have never tried them before, your mind's gonna be blown. Da 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 da! To the rescue, the 8x13 mighty hoop. So this is how the mighty hoops come. You have to attach the little metal brackets. Make sure when you order a mighty hoop, you get one for your specific machine. They all are made for different machines. The screws are different, the brackets are different. So make sure when you're ordering, if you have questions, you can always call, but this one is specifically for my brother's 6 needle. Look how gorgeous it is. Oh, it's gonna be perfect for these big chest items that I'm trying to do. Okay, so you get your mighty hoop. Be careful around electronics or even a pacemaker. This is a magnetic hoop. And so here are the brackets that go with my specific machine. Here are the brackets. So we're gonna put these on. And then something that I really needed, because on my brother, it kept like sagging, and that's what was causing all of my issues. I was doing these really big embroidery, and then the hoop was sagging and it was drooping and causing all that shifting. So for the 8x13 mighty hoop, you're also gonna need some extra support. This is the Tubular Support. So this is gonna be under there, like keeping it nice and so that it doesn't sag, doesn't cause all that drooping and shifting. I'm so excited. It's so compact and easy. And so we're just gonna put this on and it's just gonna glide and embroider. So here is what this looks like. Thumb screws here. We have this, and we're just gonna place this on the machine. So let's go ahead and get it set up and get our brackets put on our hoop. And then I'm gonna show you how I'm gonna make my life so much easier. And I'm gonna teach my husband how to use it as well, so we can have consistent, easy hooping every time. Okay, so now what we're gonna do, we have to attach our brackets. So you get 2 brackets with all these screws. And so we're just gonna attach those to the holes here. So I'm just looking at one of my old ones and I see that I don't even know the technical term, the hexagon thing, and then there's a flower and the screws on the bottom. Okay, so now our hoop is ready. We have our brackets on the right way, and we are ready to hoop our item. Let me introduce you to the HoopMaster adjustable fixture. So a lot of you are probably used to seeing this in some of my videos. This is the 5x5. This is where I do all my left chest logos and monograms. Definitely one of my most used frames for sure. So this is the hooping mechanism that works with this HoopMaster hooping station. This is the 5.5. Well, it takes me so long to hoop things. I'm such a perfectionist, and just doing it by eyeballs and with the traditional hoop takes me forever. I have no problem admitting it takes me 10 to 15 minutes to hoop the traditional way, which slows me down so much. So this is the HoopMaster hooping station that I typically do the left chest logos on. You see me doing all my videos doing that. This is going to be a lifesaver. I already have this adjustable fixture on the bottom. I have it just screwed in. I'm going to take my 8x13 hoop and I'm going to place it there, and then I'm going to take this adjustable fixture and I'm going to put the screws in the back, and we're going to put the top part in. So you just take it and slide it over till that part is kind of tight. I'm going to tighten these screws. And then we can hoop our sweatshirts on the HoopMaster. It's gonna save me so much time and so many sweatshirts that I've ruined doing them either crooked, or they were wonky, or the stitching was terrible because it was a traditional hoop. So now, just like that, comes out. We're gonna put this in. We can lay our stabilizer in here like that, and it's gonna be like magic and save me so much time and let us have consistent results. So if my husband is embroidering a sweatshirt for our business, his will be consistent. I think just the consistency of the hooping and the placement is gonna be key for us. Already have a place where we mark, but to make sure we hoop it correctly every time, this is gonna be so crucial. So if you have not added a HoopMaster hooping station to your business, again, they make them for all different types of machines to work with the mighty hoops, even single needle machines, so make sure you check them out. Again, I'll put the link in the description box below. My trash guy is coming by, ignore the noise. We're gonna go ahead and put the tubular support on so we can get to stitching the sweatshirts that I messed up. We're gonna make them beautiful and perfect. Okay, so now we're gonna attach the tubular hoop support. Again, this is a separate product, but definitely an essential if we're using the bigger hoops especially. Again, this is what it looks like. It's got some screws, a little, I would call that a grenade launcher, and this thing. Good thing it comes with instructions and you can even watch a video. So I'm just gonna follow these instructions and get this tubular support put on my machine. So you definitely heard that snap of that spring snapped into place. You should not be able to pull it off if it's incorrectly, definitely for sure. Now it says to hoop a piece of material or garment to be embroidered. Place the hoop on your machine, load the design, do a trace, and stop the machine when the hoop is as far out as it needs to go to sew your design. Never place the hoop in the machine without a garment, or on the hoop it could cause damage. So we're gonna loosen these screws, mine are red, in a quarter of a turn to be able to move this support all the way out in case you're embroidering something super big. And then you tighten the screws to the front of the hoop. So I'm probably gonna be about right here. We'll see how far it goes out though. Then we're gonna tighten the screws. Do not over tighten, and watch the first run to make sure the hoop does not run off the end. So I think you probably want it a little farther out than shorter. I am so excited. I think this is gonna help my stitching look so much better and not have all that sagging of the traditional hoop, and even the regular mighty hoop needs a little support since it's probably heavy. All right, let's go ahead and hoop our item. We're gonna go ahead and use the HoopMaster hooping station, get our sweatshirt on there, and then get it on the machine and use our new tubular support and the 8x13 mighty hoop on the brother machine. So now we're gonna hoop our sweatshirt and get it on the machine. So I have my Gildan sweatshirt. I crease it in the middle just to make sure I have that center line to make it easier for me to hoop. I use my tried and true No Show poly mesh. Now this is not the fusible kind, this is just the regular one, and you can see I love it so much I bought a huge roll. I have been using the Basting Spray to adhere this to the sweatshirt, which I'll show you in a second. I just like that a little bit so it kind of is stuck to the sweatshirt to give it a little more stability. This is like a dupe for 505 spray. 505 spray got so expensive on Amazon, so I think this is like under $10. Definitely still great. It's a basting spray. So we're gonna spray this to the underside of this and attach this to our sweatshirt. I also have this. This we actually use in our screen print business, but it helps me so much in embroidery as well. Whether you're doing embroidery, screen print, vinyl, whatever you need, if you're doing garments, this is the perfect to help you with alignment, whether it's left chest, center. So we use this ruler, and of course we have now our 8x13 mighty hoop and our HoopMaster hooping station with the adjustable fixture. Again, I'll link everything I'm using today in the description. I also use these Target stickers. You see them all over my machine and pretty much everywhere. I can't embroider without these anymore. I used to use the erasable pen, and these are my new favorite. They are reusable. You can use them over and over and over again. So this helps me with placement. Let's go ahead and mark where our center is, mark where I want things, and then we'll hoop it. We have our HoopMaster, we have our adjustable fixture with the 8x13. We are gonna hoop this baby. So we put our hoop on, you put the writing side down. If we had any extra stabilizer or bigger stabilizer, I would put it in these little brackets right here. You can see my center line right here. So beautiful. And I'm just gonna bring this down. Okay, as you can see, I didn't like where it was. I am hooping a super big stitch out, so I need it to go down. Adjustable means adjustable. So we're just gonna move our screws down, and we're gonna move it down a little bit. Because I wanna be able to use those shoulder seams. So we're just gonna tighten these screws. And then what I love is all numbered, so I can write down, say I'm embroidering a lot of something, and I wanna remember my settings, or different sizes have different, maybe a 2X is a lot different than a small, so I can write down my settings and just write the numbers down and have it so I don't have to guess every time. There we go, perfect. I want some space to breathe from the top of my stitch out, but I also have a huge stitch out, so I want to make sure it's the perfect spot. So I have it centered, I have my collars. This is gonna be perfect. Okay, so now I'm gonna take it and I'm just gonna, look how easy that was. Oh my gosh. So I'm just gonna gently make sure it's in there. We're centered. And then you just take it off. And look at that. It's hooped so nicely and tight. This isn't going anywhere. So let's go ahead and take it to the machine and stitch it out. Okay, so we have our tubular support, and I'm gonna probably pull it out a little bit farther than I think. And we're gonna just trace over it to make sure before we get started. So I'm gonna tighten these thumb screws. Don't have to do them too tight, just enough. All right, I made sure my bobbin was in here, a full bobbin, and that it was oiled and ready to go. So I have my design loaded. It's Auntie, super big. I love this digitizer. I have the mama, the grandma, the auntie, I have them all. I'll put that in the link below. So what we're gonna do is we are gonna place, we have our tubular support. I kind of have an idea of how far to go out. Again, you want it to be too far than too short, okay? So we have our design centered. So I've loaded it onto the machine, and I'm just gonna do a trace now to make sure I'm not gonna hit anything, make sure it's in the right spot. Again, that's the top of my design where my sticker is, so I really wanna make sure I stick to that and make sure it's in the right place. So let's go ahead and trace it out. Perfect. Okay, I'm just gonna move it down just a hair, just for my comfort level, because again, the Mighty Hoop is not recognized by my brother, so you better make sure you trace. Okay, so everything is traced and looks so good. So now what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna take my stickers off, and I'm gonna go ahead and stitch it out. Everything is nice and tight. My stabilizer is good. If I wanted to add any secondary, I could. Yep, that's good. I'm making sure I have stabilizer wherever we're gonna have stitches. All right, so this is a 35-minute stitch out. Again, it's nice and tight. All right, let's use our new tubular support and 8x13 Mighty Hoop. Okay, so it just finished, and the Mighty Hoop solved my problem. Oh my goodness. I am so excited. I've been so frustrated ruining all those sweatshirts, but not anymore. Look how crisp and clean that is. I didn't have any moving and slipping. I'm so excited. Again, this is the 8x13 Mighty Hoop with the tubular support. It worked so good. I am so excited. I don't know why I waited so long to get the 8x13 for my brother machine. So excited to have that now that I can do sweatshirts on both machines. So all you're gonna do now to take it off the Mighty Hoop is use this little thumb part and just unhoop it. You just take that out. Perfect placement, look at that. So I'll just heat press it just to press out any lines. Look how good that looks. It's so nice and straight, and it's stitched so good. So excited. Here is the before on my traditional hoop that just kept slipping. You can see how it just was having so many issues with this right side of my hoop. There's that one. It was almost there. So close. And now we have this one. Looks so good. Again, with the Mighty Hoop, it's stitched so good. So if you are looking to make your embroidery journey easier and really make yourself more consistent, make things easier for you, 100% recommend the HoopMaster hooping station. Get yourself the adjustable fixture and the 8x13 Mighty Hoop if you're doing bigger items. This worked so well with this huge center chest design. I could not be more pleased. It helped me fix my problem of using that traditional hoop and ruining free sweatshirts. So this is definitely a game changer if you've never heard of Mighty Hoops, as well as make sure you grab that tubular support. Again, I will put everything I used today in the description box below so you can grab that for your machine as well. And I've got some more stitching to do, so I hope you enjoyed today's video. As always, thank you so much for watching. Make sure you hit subscribe, give me a thumbs up, and I can't wait to see you in the next video. Bye for now.